Hey guys, it's Julia, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a book review, and today I'm going to be reviewing Serious Moonlight by Jean Bennett. So I recently talked about this book, I believe on my October TBR, and guess what? I actually read it. Surprise! I actually read a book which was on my TBR. Normally that doesn't always happen, but anyway. So I finished this book maybe about 3 days ago, yeah. And I really enjoyed it. So this book is a young adult contemporary, and it's kind of okay, let me tell you about the story first. So this is a young adult contemporary, and it's all about this girl called Birdie. Is she called? Yeah, she's called Birdie. I'm terrible with characters' names, but what else is new? Her name is Birdie, and Birdie has always... so Birdie's mom was a teen mom. She had Birdie when she was about like 16, I think, and so she was always very close to her mom. However, ever since her mom passed away when she was 10 years old, she was raised by her grandparents who lived on what is it called? Is it called the island of Seattle in Washington? What is it called? Oh, is it called Staten Island? No, it's not that. It's called... what is the island called? I don't know what it's called. I'm so bad with geography, but it's basically the island off the coast of Seattle. And this is what kind of interesting for me, because I've actually been to Seattle. Bear in mind, this was like 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, 2 years ago, and I was only there for like 24 hours, but I still enjoyed it, and this book really takes me back to that place because of that. But anyway, the story is that Birdie Lindbergh, she was raised by her grandparents on this island, which is outside of Seattle, and however, when she finishes her education, which was taught by her grandma, she gets a job at one of the hotels in downtown Seattle. I believe it's called the Cascadia, which I'm not sure if it's a real name or not, but I don't know. It kind of sounds familiar. And yeah, she gets a job at this hotel in downtown Seattle, and working the night shift, the graveyard shift, essentially. And when she starts working there, she's really excited because it's kind of like, because she's kind of been sheltered by her grandparents, especially by her grandma, she kind of is really excited to go off and do her own thing. But what she doesn't know is that when she shows up and starts working at this hotel, funnily enough, the guy who works at the same hotel is actually a guy that she had a date with just a couple weeks earlier. However, it didn't go great, but they had a date in this in this diner. I think it's called Moonlight Diner, and yeah, things didn't really work out, but obviously what happens is that she decides to start working at this hotel, and then surprise surprise, the guy who she had an unsuccessful date with is there. Well, I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but well, maybe, but anyway, like, she had a date with this guy, and essentially you could say it was kind of unsuccessful, but kind of not, because essentially it did go very well, but it was kind of awkward for several reasons. But anyway, she starts working at this hotel, and he is there, and that's in the beginning a bit awkward, because obviously things were left at a bit of a, I don't know, like a weird point. And however, she just still decides to carry on working there. And actually what happens is that there's actually a mystery to be solved at the hotel, and Birdie loves this. Like, Birdie, she loves mystery novels, and she always has like a mystery or detective novel in her backpack, and she's all into that. And so when the idea comes up that there's actually a mystery going on regarding one of the hotel guests, she kind of gets involved and kind of gets interested in it and kind of wants to solve the mystery. And then of course the guy, who I believe his name is Daniel, he also gets involved, so they kind of become like friends again, and in the aim to solve this mystery, because there's this guest and he comes there and he apparently checks in every week, but only stays in the hotel for 1 hour, so it's kind of like something going on there. It's like a mystery. And so yeah, it just tells the story how they are working together, and they're, even though they had a bit of an awkward start, they try to work through it and they become friends, and they try to like solve this mystery. But because they both work at night, they often like will go to their favorite diner, and hang out there, and it's just very cozy, this book. I loved it. And for example, what I really loved about this is that because the main character loves the mystery and detective stories, there's always, and also because they're trying to figure out this mystery going on in the hotel, it's kind of like, I would say this is like a YA contemporary mystery, I guess. Does that make sense? Yeah. But anyway, in each chapter it has, for example, on each chapter it has a quote from a mystery novel or show. Like, for example, the first chapter is on the heading, like if you can see that, it has a quote. And the first one is, for example, it says, "You see, but you do not observe," from Sherlock Holmes. And that's so cool. Like, that's a quote from a mystery novel. And then the next one is like, I think it's another one that says, little things bother me," from Columbo. And I believe it's also a mystery or detective story, I'm not sure. But they're all these different ones, and I think that's so cool. Like, for every chapter, it's kind of getting you into that, like, mystery vibe. But yeah, I really loved the story. It was very cozy, and I don't know, I loved all the characters, and the fact that it was set in a hotel, for me, that's kind of something that I really enjoyed, because I have actually worked in hotels before, like a long time ago, and so I kind of know what it's like, so that's kind of refreshing. I've never seen that before, so I kind of felt like not represented, because I don't work in hospitality or hotels anymore, but I can definitely relate to it. So yeah, but I don't know, yeah, it was just very, and obviously there's like a romance going on, as you can probably tell, but it's just so cozy, and I don't know, it was just very, it wasn't, so I would say that it's definitely easy to read, like the writing style, but I wouldn't say it's like a light read. It's kind of light. I mean, there are some serious issues, because, for example, it talks about grief, and it also talks about some mental health issues that are going on. I'm not going to say it, like, because it might be a spoiler, but in case that's a trigger for you, be aware, mental health and grief. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed it. It was just very cozy, and I don't know, it was very... I think this book was perfect for autumn because they have this mystery going on, and because they're both working the graveyard shift of this hotel, it's kind of like eerie and kind of spooky, and it's like dark, and yeah, you have that going on. And then Birdie, she always commutes from the island where she lives to the downtown Seattle, and she always takes a ferry, and that's just like a whole vibe because, I don't know, like a ferry on an island on a small town, like a small island town, and yeah, it's just giving me a real vibe. And I really enjoyed it. I think probably I really enjoyed this, especially because it was set in Seattle, and I have been to Seattle, and I mean, as I said before, I wasn't very long, but I really enjoyed it. And they kind of talk a bit about some downtown places, and I think I recognize them. I think so, but I'm not sure because I was there for such a short time. But no, yeah, and I don't know, it was just comforting to read. But yeah, I really enjoyed this book, so I gave this book 4 stars, and yeah, I think this is a perfect book to read during the autumn because it's got all the cozy vibes. Like, for example, even the character's wearing a mauve hat, so all of the autumn vibes. And I don't know, the cover as well is so, I don't know, it's so autumny and cozy, and it really matches up to the story because yeah, it's definitely got those elements in it. You kind of feel like, when I read this, I just felt like I don't know, I got the feeling of just being cozy and eating like a sweet treat, and that's the feeling that I got from it, and for me that's comfort, and that's what I want during autumn. So yeah, I highly recommend this book, and there is a twist at the end, which I love, so yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you anymore because I just think that you should really read this book because I really loved it. Yeah. And I really want to read more of this author, Jean Bennett, because apparently she has written 2 other books, Alex Approximately and Starry Eyes, and they both look really, I don't know, cozy as well. I think it's because all the books have like lights. So anyway, oh, that's so pretty. Fairy lights and things like that. Anyway, I don't know, I live for fairy lights all the time. I have them up all year round, so no surprise there. But yeah, I can't wait to check out any other of these books because I really enjoyed this one by Jean Bennett. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. As I said before, 4 stars, really enjoyed it, and I really think that you should go and check it out. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, this kind of quick, sort of mini review, and if you did, I really hope that you could check out some of my other videos, and also if you can please like and subscribe, that would be awesome because that would really help me out. If you can also check out my socials, that would be really fun as well because I love talking to you guys and connecting, not only on here but actually talking and having a conversation with you guys. So my socials is I'm both on Twitter and Instagram, and it's at I'd Read More Books, so please go and follow me there and we can have a chat. If you read this book, please comment down below what you thought about it, because I really want to know other people's opinions because I really enjoyed it. So yeah. And have you read any other books by Jean Bennett, and if so, which one should I read next? Comment down below because yeah, I'd really like to know. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I really hope that you enjoyed this kind of quick review of this book. I hope that you're having a great day. Happy Halloween. I'm actually filming this on Halloween, so I've got my Halloween shirt on. You can't see it. Oh, you can only see my boobs now. I don't know, it's got the kind of look of a pumpkin. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. But yeah, happy Halloween. I don't know when this is going to go up, probably later. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye!